Sunday 20 done, so run well. I think it's my first full standalone 20 of my marathon block this time around, so yeah, run quite well, enjoyed it. And we've come up to the trail, parked at Oxspring, and run on the Transpennine Trail. So yeah, just me and Naomi today, no one else in the gangs here. Just Birdie and Gary's in Barcelona, and then Kai raced our 3k, and Ruby did as well on Thursday night. So yeah, it's been a lonely 20, but those are the mentally tough ones that hopefully reap your rewards when a marathon comes. Naomi's just holding the content to my pocket.
Why do you need this many poo bags in your, like, the dogs will have one poo per walk, and he's got at least 10 poo bags in his pockets.
Yeah, tell me you got a dog without telling me you got a dog.
A dog dad life.
So it's hard not to avoid Parkrun's announcement this week. As an avid Parkrun goer, I attend one pretty much every Saturday, completing so far 458 across around 50 different venues, becoming a post-COVID Parkrun tourist, previously competing around 330 at Basel prior to 2020, pre-COVID. It's like 2 different time zones. Parkrun didn't particularly introduce me to running, although I wish it did, so I could measure my improvement from where I was to where I am to where I'm going. I'd already run a marathon in May of 2013 before attending my first Parkrun on the 21st of September 2013, it's my Parkrun birthday. It was the first I'd heard about it, despite bars of Parkrun being at the top of my street, around 400 metres from my front door. With Parkrun's announcement this week, after removing stats from their website, such as the top 500 fastest people at events, event category records, attendance records, course records, most first finishers, any notion that might imply a competitive element, citing that some of the content they share can be off-putting to new parkrunners and create a misunderstanding. Having a large emphasis on those who are new or yet to take part, almost disregarding the mass amount of participants who do currently take part and have done for many years. The Parkrun announcement also, it kind of lends it, if you want to look for them stats, you'll probably be able to find them somewhere, so it's not too much of a worry. There's apps for that. A big part of Parkrun's ethos and values is based around inclusion, with the theory that Parkrun is for everyone, which is something I completely agree with. Parkrun is for everyone. You can share the start line with Olympians, beginners, professional athletes, lawyers, bricklayers, cashiers, experienced individuals in their own field. And when you hear the word go, we're all equal. The stats were there, they were there in the foreground on the website. For many, me included, they were a motivational tool. I aimed for a sub-17 at most Parkruns I attended. I've used Parkruns as sessions, social outings, easy runs, dog jogs, chance to go somewhere new and to build back from injury, to see where I'm at, and pretty much everything in between. A big part of Parkrun's core values, something it was born with, was these stats. A small piece of history of all the Parkrunners that have come before us and all the Parkrunners that will ultimately come after us. Born as a weekly time trial between a group of friends 20 years ago in London, Bushy Park, the stats have held their place on their webpage ever since. Had Parkrun still been an infant or a toddler and removed them in the same fashion, it might not have had the same ripple effect in the way individuals feel about it. In a world where data, technology and accessible data is readily available, it comes across as a backwards move from Parkrun. The question you ask yourself, is this a measure of an inclusive move from Parkrun, or is there something bigger at play? There are times when faster runners, myself included, seem to be singled out as a minority at Parkrun, with an us and them mentality, where competitive runners are made to be a villain in certain walks of life for wanting to have a crack at a personal best. The nature of people, they always highlight the bad and never the good. There is plenty of times when faster runners are seen as the good element of Parkrun. When it comes to the ripple effect, you have to be mindful of your own tunnel, your own teacup and the view you have on the world. I was a beginner once, we all were. I'm now a runner. I've run marathons, 40 of them. I've run every day since the 30th of November 2015. I'd say I have some experience in it. I've been doing it now for 11 years, parkrun for 11 years. It's a big part of my week. I'd run with it or without it, and the storm you see around you on social media and people's perceptions of the world will be heightened because you surround yourself with like-minded people, which is a good thing. There might be something bigger at play, politically and socially. It proves how big running and parkrun has become to find itself wrapped up in that. Women's sport should be free, and the majority of trans athletes acknowledge that themselves. I'm sure of it. I doubt they want to be wrapped up in it, and neither does parkrun on the face of it. I'll still be at parkrun next Saturday and the Saturday after that, with my barcode, every week, with Naomi and the dogs, and it won't change for me. I'm engaged in running, and the running bug has got me hooked. It's one of, if not, being parkrun, the best thing to support health and physical activity, community spirit, and means you can put one foot in front of the other with others on a weekly basis. Free, weekly, and it will always be timed. Parkrun forever. Yeah, so just got back home. Naomi's jumped in the shower, we've got some food in the oven, and I'm going to jump in after because apparently I've got to trim my beard. It's a little bit too long and it is going in my mouth. So yeah, good Sunday long run today. 20 mile in the bank. Like to do around 4 to 6 20 miles minimum distance in build up to a marathon. So yeah, I've got a good few weeks of doing it, and I mean 20 miles minimum, that's like in one continuous run rather than wrapping it in with races and stuff. So yeah, enjoyed it today to get the first one done. Last few weeks, I'll just pull up my Strava. So I did 20 mile last week with Dewsbury 10k, which was my first one really, but I've built up from 20, 20, 19, 18, 18, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 19 just before Christmas, and then 17, 15, 17, 15, 15, 15, 15, 14 and 26.2, which were Yorkshire Marathon weekend. So yeah, built it up gradually, not just gone and jumped straight in. Bessie's just joining me on sofa, look. Piper's in her little bed chewing a bone. So yeah, enjoyed it this morning. Naomi's ended up doing 18 mile. She likes to, obviously she trains quite a lot differently to me, but she likes to mix sessions in and faster running. So she's done 4 by 3 mile off 1 mile float in her long run today and done 18 mile. Where we park at Ox Spring as well, it's about 8 miles to the top of the trail before it starts really climbing. So she got to 8 mile and then had to peel off the trail and run into basically someone's garden because she didn't want to climb. And then she still ended up running out and back when she's got to end her run as well. So that's why she's done 18 mile. But yeah, she's enjoyed it as well this morning. Naomi, before, she's done like 1 20 miler I think, or 2 20 miles in build up to marathon. So for her, like doing anything above 15, she's going to benefit from quite a lot, considerably really. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what she does come London. So yeah, enjoyed it this morning. I banked 107.3 mile for the week, which is my first over 100 mile week since January, when I'd done a couple of over 100 after December, and starting to build towards London now. So yeah, I'd levelled off a little bit at mid-90s whilst I was racing over the last 3 weekends. So yeah, I've done it to be smart and look after myself. Piper's now coming to join me and jumping up at me. So yeah, Monday kicked off, did 16 mile and then 17 mile on Tuesday, with a session in the evening. The session we were down on the Whaley lap, and it was 2 by 8 minutes off 2 minutes rest, and then 2 by 5 minutes off 2 minutes rest. Then I did the cool down with the gang, and when I jogged up home, did some 30-second bursts. I don't know if you can hear that, but currently the dog's abusing me. Because she wants to play with that. Yeah, 4 by 30 seconds off some 30-second standing recoveries, to be honest. So yeah, just to wind the legs up a little bit. And then Wednesday went out with Birdie in the evening. In the morning, ran with Kai, I think. No, I didn't. Kai flew to Ireland on Wednesday morning, so I ran on my own. Kai's been away as well, so I've missed him this week. Thursday, again, it was just 9 mile in the morning, and then we had snow in Barnsley just for 24 hours. In the evening, did 10k in the snow. Quite enjoyed it, but yeah, some cars were going really fast in the snow. I didn't like that. So yeah, it were about 15.5 mile. Friday, stuck to my rule of 1 and just ran 8 mile on Friday. Kept it nice and easy. The snow had subsided and it made it was quite a nice, pleasant run actually. Then yesterday went to Oakwell Hall Parkrun over near Cleckheaton and Batley and Dewsbury. Yeah, and trotted around there. Did 20:07, probably the slowest parkrun in UK for yesterday. And yeah, ended up finishing, came in cross line in first at Parkrun. I know it's only a parkrun, it's not a race. But yeah, 20:07's not a snappy one, is it? And then after ran down into Dewsbury, did the Dewsbury 10k course in reverse, and then came back up to Oakwell Hall. So yeah, enjoyed it. And then obviously today been out and done 20 mile. Failing continuity, got a different outfit on, trim my beard like I promised. So yeah, cheers for listening to Cookie's Rambles. I hope you enjoyed my little ramble on a parkrun. And yeah, listening about my training week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been good because in the last month I think we've gained an extra 40 subscribers, which is good for the channel. So yeah, share it with your friends, share it with whoever you run with, and hopefully I can help someone else out by just listening to me ramble on. So yeah, cheers for listening, just keep running, and I'll see you next week. Bye.